What's up, guys, and welcome to Safari's inspirational channel. If you are new to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification button so you don't miss a beat. And we are going to be discussing the topic of today, which is your light is going to irritate people. If you follow me on TikTok, you already know that that is literally the topic of today, and we're just turning it into a discussion. So go ahead and follow that TikTok as well as my Instagram. The information is below, and let's just jump straight into it, right? Okay, guys, so topic of today is your light is going to irritate people. I want to just start off by saying this, okay? I created this platform for everybody to come here and feel safe, right? I personally have gone through a lot of things that has turned me into the person that I am today, allowed me to have the knowledge that I have. So, I want this to be an opportunity for people to come here and feel safe enough to say me too, and open up the floor to, discussion. Anything that I post is open discussion. I want you guys to, respond. Tell me how you feel. Tell me if you've gone through this, and, be a support to one another, to feel, like this is an opportunity to open up and build and grow. So we're going to be building this empire and growing it bit by bit, one step at a time, one person at a time. So make sure you, like I said, like the video so that it gets out to people who need to hear this. And we'll just jump straight in, okay? So just to give you a little insight of why this topic came about. I personally, I didn't have it easy growing up, honestly. I had a lot of people around me who literally would smile in my face and talk behind my back. So the quote, your light is going to irritate people, came from years of just understanding that it wasn't me personally that was causing a lot of these people to, do me wrong or whatever. It's just, I started to realize, hey, like, I'm not, I don't understand why these people are continuously hurting me. Like, why do I keep getting drawn to these people who, like, genuinely don't want to see good? And you know what the reality of it is, too? You attract your vibration, right? You attract at the vibration that you are at. So at the time, I was also sitting in a lot of toxic energy, but I was always the person who was bubbly and just open, and I was just optimistic with everybody, I never wanted to truly believe that people had ill intentions towards me. I never wanted to believe that because, first of all, I was in my own zone. I didn't really care. But also because, I just, growing up, I was really sheltered as a child. So there was a lot of things about the world that I didn't really see, but also I didn't really comprehend, right? So I automatically go into this naive nature of just assuming that everybody that I meet is going to treat me good. Everybody who I love is going to love me back, and it's not true. It's not true. It's a hard pill to swallow, but it's not true. So growing up throughout high school, middle school, whatever, I was always the person that people were drawn to. I always had a lot of friends around me, but I never really felt connected to those connections. It was more so like a bond, more so than a friendship, right? But yeah, I would really befriend people really fast, and it would turn into something that would end up being very toxic, right? I would end up finding out that these same people were smiling in my face and talking behind my back, or worse, they were around a lot of the people who didn't genuinely like me, and instead of defending me, they would just be more comfortable with allowing them to say what they needed to say and, play both sides of the field, which to me, I feel like it's even worse, right? Like, it's one thing to be a fake friend, but it's another thing to be a double-minded. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna be fake, then go all the way over there. Like, go all the way on the other side, but don't bring that over here. You know what I mean? But no, yeah, I feel like that's worse, because if you are this type of person that's gonna be in one side and have your foot in the other door and hang around amongst the people who don't genuinely like me, that means that you also by default are a fake friend and enemy. But what I had to take a step back and realize is, when you are a light in the midst of a lot of people's darkness, your light is going to shine regardless. And the type of people that you're going to begin to attract are the types of people who have darkness inside of them, meaning they have envy, they have these feelings of jealousy, they have these feelings of just this darkness inside of them, and sometimes they don't even understand why they don't like you, but when they get around you, you irritate their spirit. You irritate them. They don't even know why, but they don't like you. It's just something about you, right? There were people even back in the day when, they called me ugly. They made me feel like my self-esteem was just like dropping. Like, there were genuinely people around me who were really rocking with me. So I'm not going to just sit here and say everybody is to blame. No. But there were other people who genuinely did not think I was cute, didn't think I was, didn't think I was enough, thought I was weird. But those same people would come back around and still want to be connected to me in some way. Some of those people are still following me on social media to this day, right? And, like I said, it's just a hard pill to swallow, but you got to understand your light. And the fact that you're optimistic, the fact that you're funny or goofy, and that was definitely something that I was back in the day too. I kept attracting a lot of these people who didn't understand why they didn't like me. They just knew that they had to be close enough to hear or be around me, but farther enough away to where they had enough room to take off or go to the other side at a moment's notice. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's pretty much how it works, guys. Like, when you have a light, you'll know, because a lot of people, like I said, will not only be drawn to you, they'll give you this type of vibe that a lot of people will just automatically click with you. They'll want to be connected with you in some way. For me, I didn't have a problem having friends, right? I didn't have a problem. A lot of people wanted to be around me. I knew a lot of people, but it was very slim. It was a slim amount of people who I considered friends. So if you're sitting in the energy of having a lot of light, it may be the same for you, right? You're attracting a lot of people to you. A lot of people are drawn to you, but you'll also notice the types of people who are drawn to you also include you in a lot of drama. It's a lot of these people around you who, like, they love talking about mess or talking about other people. And you need to be very mindful of that, because when someone is talking about someone else to you, they're going to do the exact same thing to someone else. Meaning, if I'm talking about someone else around the way, about whatever they have going on, it means that I've been around them close enough to know what their personal information is, or close enough to be around their circle to hear their drama, and I'm bringing it back to you. Meaning, the roles are switched. I'm close enough to you to hear your drama and the things that you're going through. And I'm still connected to this circle where, if given any opportunity, I'm going to take the information that you give me and I'm going to give it to them. You see what I mean? So you got to pay attention, because your light is going to attract a lot of these people to you. And it doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. It just means that when you have a light that's trying to shine and empower and uplift, it just means that that's your gift. That's your gift. God gives all of us gifts and talents that are unique. Some of us have the gift of gab. Some of us have the gift of, I don't know, whatever your art is, take it how it resonates. Do whatever, apply it to how it applies. But either way, other people are going to see that in you, and they're going to want to take that and run. That's why I said in the beginning, just because you don't see your potential doesn't mean other people don't see it and get intimidated by it. And what I mean by that is, when I see you, I see everything that you can be. I see the fact that you have what I don't have, right? And especially people who sit in that dark energy. What they don't realize is everybody has an opportunity to be standing in their power and live in their talents and live in their truth. But some of these people would rather sit in the energy of not reaching that full potential and just be angry at people who do. You understand? So when people envy, or they see your potential, they see someone who is going to reach and achieve possibly more than they can. And instead of empowering you and uplifting you, I'm going to be close enough to you to, still be connected to you if you end up making it to the top, but I won't make it easy for you. I'm going to start to trick you and give you little backhanded compliments to make you feel like what you have isn't special. And take it from me, I didn't even realize I had the type of gift that I have, the gift of leading, the gift of speaking, the gift of empowering people. I didn't see it as a gift. I just saw it as something that, I'm young. I'm obviously popular, things like that. You don't see it as a gift at the time, because as you get older, then you begin to see what type of talents can potentially make you money, the type of talents that are useful for society, that when you're younger, you don't see that same you don't see it in that light, but other people do. You see what I mean? So you have to be mindful of that. You have to be mindful, because everybody has a gift. I don't care if you have the gift of just writing. I don't care if you have the gift of just walking a certain way. There are specific fields that will allow you to thrive. And some people will just be entrepreneurs and take that talent and do what they will. But if you have the gift of walking, runway model, if you have the gift of speaking, influencer, everything that you have is a gift, and you need to look at it in that way, because other people do. I can guarantee you that. Other people do. So when they see it and they notice that you don't, they're going to try to mold you into who they think you need to be and try to keep you where they are at. Because God forbid you surpass them. God forbid. God forbid that you notice what you have, because now you're making them uncomfortable. And you have a decision to make. Are you going to live your life in such a way that you shut yourself down in order to fit in? Or are you going to live a life that allows you to be bold? And yeah, it may mean you have to walk alone for a while, but eventually your vibe will attract your tribe. And never forget that. Never dim your light just because you want to fit in or you don't want to be alone. Don't ever be afraid of that, because eventually you're going to run into the people who understand your gift and understand who you are and will uplift you. And there are still people in this lifetime that will do that for you. Don't ever forget that. That's part of the reason why I created this channel. I want to give you an opportunity to feel safe. I want to give you an opportunity to feel like if there's no one else around you, you have a place where you can feel welcomed, where you're not alone, because you never are. Don't ever dim your light, ever. Because yeah, your light is going to irritate people, but your light is also going to attract everything that is meant for you. So that's the message that I have for you guys today. I want you guys to be safe. I want you guys to be protected. And subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm going to be posting these messages throughout the week. I will see you guys next time.